I don't know about you, but I think it's time to buy or have made a Nestor Cortes t-shirt with the mustache. He's making it sexy. He's making it sexy, okay? And he's also becoming one of the better Yankee, pitchers and, spot starters, relief, whatever, long man. Keep in mind, he's not a free agent until 2026. So the Yankees essentially have 4.5 seasons of team control with Nestor Cortes. So he could be a huge, just diamond in the rough, a gem for the Yankees. And I hope that they treat him right. I hope that they don't mess him up, okay? Because today he started and went almost 5 innings with the Houston Astros, and they won 4-0. The offense consisted of a 2-run double by Brett Gardner and a 2-run double by DJ LeMahieu. Other than that, it was Nestor Cortes mowing down the lineup. Okay, even though there's Sands Correa and Sands Bregman, doesn't matter. The lineup is still good enough to score runs. They didn't score any today. So this was a good overall win by the Yankees. And it was nice to see Brett Gardner get a hit. It was nice to see DJ LeMahieu kind of being a little bit more consistent. It's also nice to see Gleyber Torres back quietly coming around. He had 2 hits tonight. So very slowly but surely his bat's coming around. His power, not so much yet, but as long as he's starting to hit more consistently, because it's similar to Giancarlo Stanton. When he sucks for a while, then he starts getting a bunch of base hits, and then he goes on this home run barrage usually. That's kind of how the pattern works for Giancarlo Stanton. It's a little bit similar with Gleyber Torres, even though his home run numbers are not as robust as Stanton's, obviously, but it doesn't matter. But I'll be looking out for his bat. It's nice to see it being a little bit more consistent. But today, Nestor Cortes was the name of the day. Player of the game. Okay, Lucas Licky came in about an inning. It was nice to see him not get hit, so he came around. And then Old Reliable on the back end. Again, Johnny Loizaga and Chad Green. I mean, these guys could be the Yankees setup and closer if they didn't have Britton or Chapman, or if they moved on from him, whatever. These guys could reliably hold the fort down. They've been consistent for years now, so I'm really, really happy that the Yankees have that. And even though the Yankees are still, like, Justin Wilson's back, but, like, Britton's not there yet, and O'Day's back on the DL after, like, 2 days. So it's really, really, really comforting to know that we have these guys while Aroldis Chapman is kind of trying to figure himself out and get confidence in his fastball again. And I still don't understand how it's hard to have a confidence in a 104-mile-an-hour fastball, but that's my opinion. I don't know why the hell he throws so many sliders, hanging sliders, over that fastball that hardly anybody can hit, but that's just me. But it's really, really, really comforting to know we have Jonathan Loizaga and Chad Green. Now, again, I've mentioned it before, it'd be a really good idea to keep them, but if you trade them, or one of them, you got to sell super duper high. Obviously, they would do that, and you would extract a haul back from these guys. So they have a lot of depth on the bullpen end. And again, I've said this recently, the Yankees are their best quality in terms of player development is developing relief pitchers, dominant relief pitchers. So there's no difference here. They didn't develop Chapman. They didn't develop Britt. They have acquired them. Okay, and even though Chad Green was acquired from the Tigers and a couple years ago, Jonathan, like some of these other guys. I mean, freaking Nestor Cortes. Like, what the freaking... I'm not complaining. Really happy to have him here. So, but all in all, it was the Yankees won the first game of the series, and they beat Jake Odorizzi. Tomorrow is the key game. Gerrit Cole versus Zach Greinke. So that's going to be the game of the week, obviously, with the Yankees. So, but they won the first game of a 3-game series. I'm happy to see it. And it was nice to see the Yankees just play kind of confident, clean baseball, make some good plays, and I'll take it. And maybe the end of the game yesterday lit a fire under some of their asses because it was almost a bench clearing brawl yesterday after DJ was hit by a pitch and it looked intentional, and then Judge grounds into a double play, but at the end of the game it looked like they were about to just throw hands with Seattle. So maybe it lit a fire under some of their butts, and maybe that's necessary too. And and it's just nice to see some of the fire in this team. And I'm really glad they have Rougned Odor on their side because he's got that knockout punch. He's got that Mike Tyson right cross. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, type in Rougned Odor and Jose Bautista, and look at Bautista eating Odor's fist, just caving in the side of his face. Fantastic. couple years ago. Fantastic. But the name of the game, Yankees win 4-0. I'll take it. That's the recap. You're going to be, I think you're going to enjoy some of the next couple of videos I'm going to be putting out in the morning. So some more blockbuster trade options for certain teams leading into the deadline, contenders leading into the deadline. So got the White Sox coming, I got the Braves coming after that. So as for per requests for certain viewers of the channel. So I appreciate the requests and the support. Hope you enjoy them. Thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow.